Hi everybody, Rob Raybon here. This is going to be a really quick video just showing off my 1991 Fox body motor. I've had this car for a couple years now. The motor, I have no idea how many miles is on it. The previous owner said that this motor was swapped in, I guess, a few years ago. So it's not the original motor, and the speedometer doesn't work anyway, so there's no telling how many miles is actually on the car. This is a 5-liter V8, obviously. It has an Edelbrock Performer RPM 2 intake, throttle body, a BBK, cold air intake thingy that goes to the fender well. It has an AC compressor that isn't hooked up, so the air conditioning doesn't work. I'm not sure how hard that is to fix. It also comes with a bunch of MSD ignition stuff, MSD distributor. I put in a new thermostat not that long ago. The oil was changed pretty regularly since I've had the car. It does have a B cam. This comes with a little switch thingy that's supposed to switch different tunes. I'm not sure how many tunes are actually on it and which tunes are which, but that comes with it as well. The trans is a T5. The clutch pedal is pretty heavy on it. The T5 is really notchy, but it does come with this really nice UPR shifter. The shifter is pretty new. I put the shifter in a little bit after I got the car, and I only really drove this car for the 1 year before the rear started making noise. So that shifter is pretty new. It does have a newish clutch cable. The clutch cable doesn't have that many miles on it. It's just an OEM replacement. So if you want this motor, it comes with the motor, the trans, the shifter, the clutch cable, all the MSD ignition stuff. This Mishimoto radiator, the fan shroud thing, the radiator covers / mount. I guess I'll include that. Yeah, and that's the motor. I'm only selling the motor right now. I'll probably be selling the rear shortly. The rear is probably just going to be the solid axle. Probably not going to sell the brakes with it, because I need the brakes for that. I think they bolt up to the IRS. I don't know yet. You can come and hear the motor before you actually buy it. So the clutch is a bit heavy, but it grabs really nice and tight. Starts right up. Pretty smooth. It idles a bit high, and it's loud because right now it's just the long tube headers and an open X pipe, which I'm not sure if I mentioned before. To turn this off before we die of carbon monoxide poisoning. Let's let it air out for a couple minutes. Alright, it's kind of aired out a little bit. The long tubes and the off-road X-Pipe do sound pretty cool. I really like how it sounds. I've never had any kind of issue with this motor. It's always started up. I actually dailied this car for a little bit. I feel like the motor runs pretty strong. It never really burned any kind of oil. The spark plugs looked clean last time I pulled them. Haven't pulled them in a while. It's got all those nice Ford Racing spark plug wires. And the motor's always ran smooth. I think it probably makes like low to mid 200s. It's hard to tell because the gears in this car are just really numerically low. I think the rear probably has like some 273s or something crazy in it. This thing only revs up to like 1600 when I'm on the highway. The last time it was on the highway. It's not really legal right now because of a tent ticket that I got a long time ago. I still need to get that inspected and all that. So if anybody's a member of law enforcement that can write off my inspection, I don't think that my tent's illegal anyway, but maybe, I don't know. I'll peel it, whatever. Just, I'd rather have somebody help me out. Anyway, back to the motor. Yeah, shoot me some offers. Let me know what you think it's worth. The T5 is notchy. It's not the smoothest transmission I've ever used. Sometimes you have to go into first before you go into reverse, but it does work. It never like slipped or anything. The clutch has always been tight. It's a heavy clutch, but before I pull it out, if you want to hear it run and if you want to like shift it and see if you like it. Just let me know. I'm in the Joppa, Maryland area. Not sure if there's anything done to the heads. The injectors do look aftermarket. Not sure what brand. I guess they're probably just Ford Performance. They look purple. Yeah, strong running motor. It's loud. It's American. The reason that I'm selling the motor is because I think I might go the modular route. I'm a big fan of the Coyote, and this is a drift car. Plus, I really need to do my strut towers, so I got to pull the motor out anyway. And this car is probably going to sit for a little bit while I do the strut towers and the floor pans and all that. So I figured if this motor goes to a good home, it gives me a little bit more money to fix some of the rust issues. And I can just, you know, get back to that, or it'll just sit forever and ever with no motor in it. So yeah, just hit me up. Nice motor. Have a good day, and yeah, all that stuff. Enjoy your springtime. Bye.